A client came to me today about their daughter's eating disorder and looking for guidance and help on how to handle it. And it got me thinking about how I should be talking about all sorts of food and elements of this on the page. Because yes, weight is the ultimate goal here. We're using our mind to lose our weight, but there is a side to this that we need to be talking about that's quite serious. Food is very often used to control us in different ways. And I talk about this in different posts about emotional eating and binge eating and restricting and anorexia and bulimia. There's so many things that I'm going to talk about in the next weeks and months ahead, because food is vital. We all need it to live and to survive, and yet it can also be used as a weapon against us. So it's often, and it was for me in my case, and it is in this person's family who came to me today, it was the one thing that they could control, because everything in their life was spiraling. For me, I was in such a toxic situation, I couldn't see how bad it was. And often when you're in the eye of the storm, you can't see all that's going on. And an eating disorder or a battle with your weight or a battle with your body is a symptom of an underlying problem. And people get caught up with dealing with the symptoms. And they think, if I'm skinnier, if I'm fatter in my case, if I'm, my body is lighter or curvier or thinner, or my skin looks better, or my hair is this way, or I wear the right clothes, somehow, everything will be better. It won't. If you don't deal with and understand the reason you're struggling with your body and the reason you're struggling with your food, you are literally putting a band-aid on a broken arm. It won't get you where you need to go. So that's why the first step in the pre-recorded program, but it's also really important for all the work that I do one-on-one with people, is awareness. Finding out why. Where did it begin? What is the problem? What is the real root cause of the reason you are struggling with your body? You don't feel comfortable in your own skin. So it doesn't matter whether it's anorexia, obesity, or everything in between. If you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, if you don't feel safe in your own body, unless you deal with those things first, the weight will always be an issue. Food will always be a problem. It doesn't matter what diet you're on, what exercise you're on, what other things you do. If you don't have the coping mechanisms to deal with the stress that's in your life, and you don't understand the real reason beneath the behavior, you will make some progress and you will spiral back. So if you really are struggling, or if a loved one is struggling and you want somebody who has been there, who's gone through it, who has come out the other side, and you want help, support, guidance, or if you right now are going, that's me. At the moment, I'm using food either as a weapon, emotionally eating, or restricting, or anywhere in between, and you want my help, please, please, please reach out. Because it is such a lonely place to be. And you think that nobody will get you, and you think that you're the only one, but you are not. And the other thing to know, and I said this really clearly to the lady today, is there is hope. There is always hope. It doesn't matter where you're at right now in your journey, that's just where you are today. It doesn't mean that's your final destination. So I'm sending all of you love and light, and I really hope that if you are struggling, you reach out to somebody today.